This is Palworld, the ridiculous game that everyone is talking about and that everyone has been telling me I need to try. And so I haven't done it yet just because there are so many other games out there that I want to play, but I mean, it's inevitable. I'm working in the survival genre. I have to see what these people did. So let's get in here and find out. Create new world. Palpagos Islands. We can do better than that. Let's call, let's call this place, let's name this after the person in my chat who has been most consistently telling me that, actually I was going to type La Coalición, but you know what? Autocomplete thinks that Cowlicks is what I should call this place. So you know what? Never mind. Coalición, thank you for recommending this game and encouraging me so much to play it. He's not in the chat right now, but he might watch this later. But yeah, I think we're going with Cowlicks actually, because that just feels appropriate. All right, multiplayer off. Let's just hang out just with us. Custom difficulty, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just go with whatever happens by default. So yeah, Reneth Cord is pointing out that Palapagos Islands seems like it's a reference to the Galapagos Islands, which I agree. The Palapagos Islands are for pals, and the Galapagos Islands are for the gals. Okay, so let's... I guess this is potentially me. I didn't expect to look quite so... I mean, in a game that is just full of guns, I did not expect to look quite so Stone Age. Let's go for a haircut that I like. That's kind of cool. Oh, there you go. That's really close to my actual hair, actually. Yeah, let's let's go with this. That's my actual hair. And everything else is fine. Yeah, let's go. So Malator says that you start this game with sticks and stones like any proper survival game. So yep, washing up on a beach with nothing. That's how a survival game begins. The towers are the key. The tree holds the truth. Save the cheerleader. Save the world. All right, so here I am. Yes, first thing I need to do is mess with my settings. Game settings. Invert right stick axis. On. Okay. There we go. So yeah, it is true that it is typical of the survival genre to start you out with literally nothing. Though I have been appreciating some folks deviating from that a little bit lately. Abiotic Factor is a game I played the demo for recently that did a great job of this, coming up with a setting where starting with Stone Age tools just didn't make any sense, and they could actually come up with a tech tree that felt pretty original and specific to their chosen genre. So Reneth Court is now getting into heroes lore with me because I said save the cheerleader, save the world. I honestly, my memory is so bad. Oftentimes, like when there's a new season of a TV show that I was super, super into, I still have to go back and watch the whole TV show because I forgot the entire plot. Like I will remember vibes and I will remember characters, but I will completely forget plot. It happens to me all the time. Okay, so what is this? Oh, a fast travel point already. Awesome. Who are you, expedition survivor? Ah, you got a gun. A castaway? Been a while since someone who didn't stink of pals washed up here. Oh, I'm going to be up to my armpits in pal stink pretty soon, believe me. This island is a living hell. The people I came with aren't with us any longer. Those damn pals ate every single one of them. You be careful out there. Here, take some basic supplies. You need to toughen up if you want to survive out there. All right. So, I mean, there's big piles of rocks and stuff. It doesn't look like I can interact with anything, though. I'm assuming at some point I'm going to be punching a tree. Wood! I got wood. All right. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, there's a pal. There's a pal running away. Okay, I'm going to let it run away because I don't know if it can actually harm me. Oh, it looks like very forgiving targeting for things on the ground. So usually, I get used to a lot of survival games where you have to aim your cursor so precisely at things to interact with them that it gets really annoying. Just trying to grab normal stuff. It looks like they're being very, very forgiving here. Basically, like, maybe they have a range in front of you, and just whatever is the most appropriate thing in that range is what it will target. But it will try to target something. If there's anything at all within range, it will try to target something, rather than making you zero in on something before you get access to it. Okay, so we got some tutorial messages here. Open the menu and go to the Options tab to check the survival guide. Oh, what? I'm not reading a manual on the air, you people crazy? I mean, I'll do it to satisfy the... I'm not reading. Let's open the build menu and select a primitive workbench. Wait, before I do that, I got to figure out where. Where do I want my primitive workbench? Maybe up against this wall? Let's go up against this wall. Okay, primitive. Okay, so I select it with the right stick, but I let go of the stick and it retains the direction. That's cool. And then let's place it right here. Wait, there's build and then there's build continuously? Oh, maybe that means that like I build it and then I'm going to build another one right after it. I can see that working. So let's just build. And then, okay, so is this the kind... Oh, and then I hold X to actually build the structure. Did that require resources? I wasn't paying attention. Maybe it didn't. Okay, so we need a PAL sphere. I don't see a PAL sphere here. Oh, I need to open the technology screen from the menu and unlock the PAL sphere. Here it is. So, I love that. I mean, I'm assuming this is a Pokeball, right? And this needs a Paldium fragment. I love that they've just gone with the word PAL and it's just going to be in everything. So I'm assuming that those fragments, so different game developers set different standards for what the numerator and the denominator are for like when you're trying to pay resources for something. Some of them say, we will use 3 out of your 14 wood. It'll say 3/14. Other ones say, you have 14 of the required 3 and do 14/3. Both of them can be justified. I prefer 14 out of 3, the one that we've got here, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so now we've added that, so we could theoretically make a PAL sphere, except we don't have... Okay, let's make something else. So we don't have the Paldium fragment. So apparently I need to murder pals to get the wherewithal to enslave them. That sounds amazing. So wooden club, pickaxe, stone axe. Okay, so it looks like I need more stone. Okay, let's make a wooden club. Okay, so is this just... Okay, so I queue things up, but then I still have to stand here and construct them. So this isn't like a lot of games where you just queue things up and then the machine makes the thing by itself. You do actually have to be standing here, but you can queue up a bunch of different work first before doing it. Okay, so let's grab a torch. And then, oh, actually, wait, let's cancel that one. For a second, I thought I could queue multiple things up. That looks like that's not the case. So I think what I actually want first, let's get a stone pickaxe. Because I can afford to make this, and it might make it easier for me to get more stone for the other things that I need to build. Okay, so now I've got a pickaxe on my back and a club. Is there, like, how do I... Okay, there's the map. How do I mess with my inventory? Okay, so it looks like I could have multiple weapons up here, which include tools. So let's try to smack something. So Zombie Killer is asking about my new room that I'm in. They haven't seen this room before. So this is the office. This is actually where we do the official State of Decay 2 streams and stuff like that. Originally, we did them in sort of like a stolen corner of a random room in the office. But since we've sort of built out during the pandemic, we built out a new office, and part of what we did was give ourselves a brand new streaming studio. And so I've actually strum. That's my past participle of stream. I've actually streamed from here a lot. But if you don't watch my stream very often, you might not have seen it yet. But yeah, this is me at the office. So I tend to be in the office on Mondays and Thursdays. So this is my background when I'm there. I'm curious. Okay, so I get nothing out of this and nothing out of that. Okay, so the big rock on the ground. What about this? Okay, this one I do get stone out of. Okay, so any sort of natural stone on the ground, I can get resources from. Well, let's make ourselves an axe now that I've got way too much stone. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had enough wood to make more stuff. Well, let's make a torch. And then I'm assuming I can find some more sticks on the ground. I see 5 sticks. So Zombie Killer is trying to insinuate that because I work in the office Mondays and Thursdays, that means that I'm only working on State of Decay 3 2 days a week. No, I am working on State of Decay 3 5 days a week, like a normal person. But during the pandemic, we basically sort of worked out a pattern for how my family operates. That includes like a lot of my time, like an involvement in things like transporting kids and stuff like that. So even when we opened the office back up, I couldn't just come back full time because just a lot of the plans of our family were built around my presence at home. So we found there were a couple of days where we could sort of sacrifice that time, and I could come into the office to sort of work directly with other people. And there have been a lot of things, there's a lot of good that has come from that. But also, I couldn't be here 5 days a week, not with the way things work at home. But it's nice that we've actually, built up a lot of infrastructure around, people being able to be flexible like that. I think that's a good thing. Okay, so we've got these guys, who I assume are ripe for the murdering. They're so cute. They're called lamb balls. I mean, that seems like it might be a delicacy you'd get someplace, but yeah, lamb balls. Oh yes, get smacked, lamb ball. Oh no, and it rolls away. No. What? Oh, that is the last thing you want to fight if you want to actually collect resources from its corpse. Is a spherical enemy. Whoa. A spherical enemy on a hillside. Oh, and look, it rolls at you to attack, but then it gets dizzy. This is the cutest early game enemy I have ever seen. Like, I'm murdering these guys for no reason because there's no way I'm going to be chasing their corpses. Oh, yes. Oh, good. This one got stuck. Okay, but... Oh, wait. I don't have to actually loot their corpses. I just noticed, just like when I'm smacking a rock... When I'm smacking a rock, I just get stone out of it. Like, it doesn't drop stone that I have to pick up. I just get stone. It looks like fighting enemies. Can I call them enemies? I mean, they're obviously innocent, adorable creatures. When I'm fighting enemies, I think I get loot out of them the same way. Let's assume I can get ore out of this. Oh, wait. Paldium fragments. I'm getting that out of here. Did I not need to murder those creatures? Oh, wait. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I just realized that I skimmed the tutorial, but misread it. I thought I was attacking pals to get Paldium, but no. Paldium is mined. I attack pals to weaken them and then capture them. I was not supposed to kill those sheep. I think I have revealed something about my character. Well, I guess I'll, So Zedric says that while playing this game, he managed to collect like about 10 lamb balls early on in the game and made them his early workers. And so he just had like these adorable little lamb balls just scurrying all over the place doing jobs. So yeah, I don't know how quickly I'm going to get to that point because I do have a tendency to just wander around and interact with things. Okay, that needs a copper key. I'm not a very quick player of games like this. I tend to I have an instinct to over-prepare and not move on to the next part of a game until I've done everything I can in the previous part. Oh, good. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to climb stuff like this. Now, looks like this might be some other kind of ore. It's all glittery and shiny. I might have enough wood now to make that axe. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm way down carrying too many items. Well, let's go spend some items then. Okay, I was wondering what kind of encumbrance system they had. It looks like at the bottom middle of the screen, it shows that I've got too much crap in my pants. So I need to go fix that problem. Oh, yeah, and I can't... It looks like I can't run anymore. So we'll use up some of this stuff and see if it's possible for me to craft like a... Oh, that guy's running away again. Let's see if it's possible for me to craft some kind of container. Okay, so let's make an axe. Okay, and since I have unused stat points too, let's see. So, oh, what else can we build here? Structure. Oh, wooden chest. Here we go. That requires more wood than I have, but now that I have an axe, I can probably make more wood more easily. See, how many technology points do I have? Oh, I've got 11 technology points. So, yeah, let's go wooden structure set with 2. Repair bench with 1. Campfire with 1. Pal box. Oh, yeah, we want to store our captured pals. Ooh, a bow. And arrows are separate technology, of course. That's kind of hilarious. Repair kit. Oh, a bed. And a pal bed. Okay. Let's go with that. All right, so now I can acquire an axe. So let's go get some wood. Hey there, Kiwi Burn. So Kiwi Burn has showed up. So has the Ploff. The Ploff enjoyed my crap in the pants quip, and I appreciate that. Oh, I am way overloaded now. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't want to... Because I'm not dropping a lot of, wood in the world, I'm kind of nervous that, that I might not have the ability to drop things at all. Like, if I wanted to drop something... Oh, wait, no, there is drop. Okay, there's a drop option. Good. There's drop and discard, which are 2 separate things. Okay, well, let's make ourselves... Oh, wait a minute. How come box doesn't show up here? Or chest or whatever? Or is there... Oh, there's categories. Okay, chest. Okay, let's make ourselves a chest just... Okay, I want it to be up against this wall. I really want it to be up against this wall. Come on. Let's just get a little closer. So, Cogs is insistent that in State of Decay 3, we should not put HUD in the bottom middle of the screen. And I'm curious, why? What is your reasoning? I mean, I'm not going to be the one who's in charge of where HUD goes anyway, but, I'm allowed to have opinions. Okay, so let's put all our rocks in there. And just all this... Oh, hey, this food's going to go bad. I should eat it. Berry seeds. Megasphere. Is that like a fancy one? Anyway, paldium. Wool. Mutton. Okay, so I should probably make a campfire, too. Can I afford to do that? No, I don't have enough materials. I need 10 wood. Okay, well, now that I no longer have, pants full of rocks, I can get a lot more wood. Oh, so Cogs is saying it's a distraction. That position for the HUD is distracting from all the stuff that you want to see in the world. One thing, I do appreciate HUD being in the corners when I'm making YouTube shorts because it means it's easier for me to just carve out the middle of the scene and have it look like, you know, have it not be full of distractions. I think a lot of stuff that I'm going to build is going to want some wood, so I'm going to grab a bunch of it. It looks like I'm getting fiber, too. That's where the fiber's been coming from. Okay. My pants are now full of wood, so let's start. Okay, so one thing I want to make is a campfire because I've got food that's rotting in my pockets. So if I want my main like base to be like right here, which I don't know where a good place for a base is, then I'll put my campfire over here. So Zombie Killer wants to know, do they pay you to play these games on Twitch, or are you on a break or something? I am on a break. So right now it's like 12:30 my time, and so this is basically what I do instead of a lunch break. Is I come here and I stream because, you know, I feel like it's really important for me to to get a lot of exposure to all these games. But I can't do it instead of my work, but I do still want to make sure I have time reserved to do this kind of exploration every day. And so I use my lunch breaks for it. So let's bake some berries. And let's max them out and start production. But then I still have to stand here and do it. So, okay. So I think this is what we're seeing. I think that we're seeing me have to sit here and do all of this work because eventually I'll be assigning this to pals. Is that right? Like Zedric, I know you've played a bunch of this. Is the fact that they're making all of the work take a bunch of time, is that meant to fuel my eventual use of assigning of pals to jobs like this? So KiwiBurn, you're also somebody who's been playing this. KiwiBurn says if you have raids turned on, building a base on top of a mountain stops them from getting to you. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what a raid is. Is that a thing where other players will attack your base, or is that something else? Okay, so I hate the idea of wasting food. And so, like, all of my food that's going to go bad, I kind of want to sit here and cook it. But, I mean, maybe this is good because I can, like, keep up with the chat. So Rosenberg says that they ended up building down the hill a little bit by the waterfall. So I'm not being very picky right now, but because I think no matter where I place my base, I'm going to be dissatisfied with it really, really soon. So no matter, like, there isn't a good place for me to put it. So I'm just going to put it in the most obvious first place, just to learn how, and then later on I'll probably find a better place where I actually want it to be. Yeah, so Rosenberg says a big part of this game is just finding the right pal for the job. Like, finding a job and then finding the right pal to do it. So yeah, so Cogs points out that actually that this lunch break strategy is actually only one of many strategies that I've tried to work streaming into my schedule. I also used to do it in the early morning for a little while, which only true long timers to my channel remember. Okay, so we've got all those berries now, baked berries, and apparently there must be a way to cook this, but I don't know how because it wasn't an option at the fire. But these look like they're going to last a little bit longer than other berries. So if this goes bad, maybe it's not a big deal. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so I'm wondering, do things have to be in my inventory? Yes, they do have to be in my inventory. So I need to get some stone and some paldium out before I can craft with it. I've already got a megasphere, and I'm not sure where I got that, but whatever. It says that I should do this, so I'm going to. Let's take half, and then take half again. Cross that over. Oh, I'm still weighed down. Well, not very weighed down. We're about to use some stuff, so let's make a pal sphere. All right, we've got a pal sphere, so we can. So we got to weaken a pal to attack a pal to weaken it. Oh, and a pal box. Oh, okay. So a place doesn't become my base unless I put a pal box there. Okay, so how do I... Oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Wait, how do we know I'm hungry? Where are my hunger type stats? Are they somewhere here? Oh, let's grab some cloth. Let's unlock some stuff real fast. Ooh, clothing. That seems good. Feed. Oh, we should be able to feed pals, right? That seems important. But anyway, yeah, so I'm hungry. But how do I know that hunger is coming? Or do I need to know that? It seems like I can probably just eat some of this, right? Use on whom? On myself? Oh, there we go. Okay, I've got this orange bar, which is my hunger. Got it. I'm player 757. Okay, it's getting dark out here. So we should probably... Okay, so what do I need to make a PAL box? Not much. All right, let's put my PAL box here. Oh, it overlaps another object or character. Nope, can't do that. Right there. I don't know. Okay, so we've got a PAL box here. Oh, real quick, let me eat one more time, just to satisfy that part of the tutorial. Ooh, I've leveled up. I can strengthen my stats. Oh, I've got a PAL deck. It's like a Pokédex. It shows all the pals that I've met. But yeah, where do I upgrade my stats? Is it over here? Oh, yeah, enhanced stats. Here we go. So I can raise my health, stamina, I do like having attack be higher. Let's go with attack being higher. I'm cold. Oh crap. Let's go stand by the fire. Okay, let's get all warmed up. Oh yeah, okay, now I can see. So I've got that orange bar under my health at the bottom of the screen, which is my hunger. I got my temperature gauge, and I've got a day-night cycle thing there. Okay, so I could probably warm myself up by building something. Infrastructure, food, foundations. Here we go. Wooden foundation. So I guess I'll build continuously. So I don't know how big a place needs to be. I like going with an L-shaped thing, though, just to see how flexible the system is. So let's go with wooden door. Let's put one, put one there and one there. Let's go with windows. Say I want a window here. And oh wait, I didn't hit Y. So let's do that again. I'm getting way too cold. Okay, let's get close to the fire again. And then let's get some regular old walls and put them there and there. Now, I'm wondering, will I need to somehow get a fire indoors in order to heat my place? Or... got triangular walls and we got roofs. Oh, wait a minute. Am I going to be unhappy with... Oh. Oh, I might want this to be too wide. Okay, hold on. Let's go into disassembly mode. We'll take that down. And we'll take that down. So yeah, so because they don't have a single tile peaked roof, I actually probably want to build this whole thing to be, whoops. Oh wait, I did that. Oh, that's messed up anyway. Hold on. Disassembly mode. Take that thing back. And then let's rotate it. Place it. Place it. I still kind of want to go L-shaped, though. So let's do a little projection out there. Let's go into disassembly mode, kill that. And then let's put a door on this side so we can go out whenever we want to the fire. And then, where do we put windows over here? Okay, so we put a window there. Let's put one next to it to make it nice and symmetrical. We should have at least a window there. Yeah, let's do that. And then, oh, that overlaps with a tree. Gotta chop a tree down. All right. Oh, hey, Sunny Games. Thanks for joining us. So Kiwibird says, I made all 3 of my base houses huge. Yeah, I'm starting to think that might actually be sort of the... Wait, what? No. I'm trying to switch to this. Oh, there we go. Well, that was quick. So now let's build this. Okay, and so now I can add some triangle walls. There, 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 and I hit the wrong button. And there. All right. And then I might need... I don't know if I can do... So yeah, so this is sort of a test of whether or not I can actually make a house with a bend in it like this with the tools that I have. So let's look in the build menu, because I might not be able to do a good bend here. How do I... There, nope, I almost had it. Nope. Stop. Come on. It keeps almost being there. What is going on? Why won't it? What is happening? This is the intended behavior, right? Like you're supposed to be able to use these triangular walls to do exactly what I'm doing, right? Right? This is what I'm supposed to be able to do. Okay, so Rosenberg suggests aiming at the bottom corner, maybe? Like, we're doing great at aiming at these walls. Oh, there. Somehow by magic, that worked. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, so I'll be able to do some amount of this, but it looks like once we get into... Oh, there we go. Once we get into the places where this roof bends, the system might not actually support it. Now, I don't know if that's like advanced pieces I'm going to have to unlock or what. So Rosenberg is saying it's all in the little white crosshair, except I'm aiming the crosshair at things that theoretically this should be able to glom onto. But it's not working. Oh, this is so very... I mean, I've played so many of these games recently. Between this and Enshrouded and Nightingale. I gotta say, the others solved this problem so much better. I'm not sure what magic voodoo they used to make it work, but yeah, so I don't think I've got a piece that could go inside these corners. Unless maybe there's technology that I can unlock that will give me more building tools. But I don't see anything here that looks like it says more building tools. So it could be that I actually have to just be like, you know what? Never mind. I'm building a much simpler structure because the game just doesn't support me building something complicated. Because, yeah, it doesn't look... it looks like there is not a piece that can fit in this triangle space. And that's really unusual. Like, I'm really accustomed to games having that. Whereas I'm wondering, like... Is there some kind of... Like, I might be able to salvage this, actually. Oh, wait, I'm almost out of wood, actually. Let's get some more wood. So, okay, so what I'm thinking is I'll make a tall tower in the middle or something like that. So I don't have to undo my work. But I won't be happy about it. So KiwiBurn is also suggesting that climbing up on the roof might actually put me in a better position to make this work. Oh, I'm slightly overloaded. That's a good suggestion. I might try that in just a second. Actually, so first thing, let's... Wait, where's the build menu? It's here. Let's make some stairs. Now, just because I think it looks weird not to have stairs in the front. There we go. It does work. And then I might build some stairs to get on top of the place in a minute. But let me see if... Now, it looks like I probably can't even build an upside-down triangular wall. Like, if I want a wall, I think it might just have to be... Now, can I build one? Can I build one here? Okay, it looks like I can build one here. So I will. Now, can I build one corner-wise on there? It looks like maybe I can't. Unless... I guess I could have internal walls. I mean, sorry, internal doors. So yeah, let's go internal door. Put it right there. And let's do an internal door here. Ooh, leveling up. And then we'll grab this. And, oops. And this. And now, oh, it won't let me. Why won't it let me build here? Oh, this is so frustrating. It overlaps with a roof. Oh my gosh, all the things I'm trying, none of them are working. Okay. Well... Yeah, so this is a system where you can basically only build a very specific type and shape of house. So I'm going to, like, destroy a bunch of the stuff that I've built. And... pick up all this wood, and then I guess we'll just make a very simple house. There we go. So yeah, even this upper story is now like kind of a dumb idea, though I guess if I can find a good spot for stairs, maybe I could just make a 2-story house? That might be interesting enough. But it'd have to be the world's simplest 2-story house. So yeah, let's just replace this with a regular wall. And then can we stick stairs on? There, that's where I want stairs. And so now we can build floors at least? Is that? Please tell me we can build up to stories. Oh, they've got flat roofs. We can do flat roofs. But, so foundation is not what we want here. Will a wooden roof work? Because I don't see a wooden floor here. But if I put a wooden roof here, can I walk on that? Okay, it looks like I can. Okay. And then I can, oh, actually, let's get rid of that and that. Oh, actually that. Okay, let's figure out where our windows go. A window goes here. A window goes there. Come here. There we go. I think I want a window there. And a window here. And then let's put a window there. And then we'll do walls. Wall. 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 All right. This is coming together. Triangle, triangle. Triangle, triangle. Triangle, triangle. Does all the things. A triangle, triangle. And now we've got the hard part. Making the most common, obvious use case of this function at all. Like, seriously, what is this for? If not to do exactly this one thing and nothing else. Like, what else is this thing meant to bind to besides triangle walls and other roofs? And those are the things that it cannot figure out how to attach to. There we go. Like, it can... Do I need to, like, build? Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try a method here. I'm going to build a wall right there. And then I'm going to try to build a roof in front of it. No! Even that doesn't work. I thought maybe... Oh my gosh, what? What is the deal with this? Magic Man, thank you for getting my musical reference. All right. Seriously, this is all we're doing this episode. We're just building this stupid base. We're going to meet some pals later on. This is just me struggling mightily with the base building system. Holy cow. I should say, though, sorry, I'm getting frustrated, and that's what you're hearing in my voice. However, this game is, I believe, still in early access, isn't it? Like, I think... There we go. It worked. I'm pretty sure this game actually should be given some grace for being, still in a phase of its development where it's okay if some things are not perfect. So I'm letting my frustration through because it is, whatever. It's useful feedback, but it's fine. It's also fine for something not to be finished when it's not finished. Seriously, though. What do you want me to do? Okay, I'm going to try building stairs up to it. No. There. Okay. Just for fun, what happens if I try to do it from above? I think it might have been KiwiBurn who suggested that this might work. Oh, my character's hungry. How hungry? Pretty hungry. Okay, so let's eat some berries, 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 berries. I think the meat has just rotted away, but that's okay. Okay, can I build this from up here? I can build it anywhere except the one place that I need it. Oh, we can put it there. Oh. We found the solution. Except maybe if the stairs are there, it won't work. Oh, there we go. All right. Place that there. Look, we have a... No, almost. Wait. We have a complete roof. And actually, I'm kind of inclined just to celebrate by putting too much roof on this thing. Let's just put way too much roof on it. Oh. There we go. All right. This probably looks really stupid. Ah! It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I just don't care. All right. Oh, hey, it looks like we had some folks raid me just a second ago. Mr. Madbones just raid me. Welcome, you and all of your followers. I appreciate you coming in here. Oh, it looks like this requires kindling. What is... I don't know what that means. Okay. So, we have built ourselves a house. That is all we have accomplished. Oh, wait, no, we're not quite there yet because I think I still want to have stairs in front of every door. Let me make sure that that's true of all the doors. That one's got stairs. I didn't put a door over here. There's still stairs. Do I care? Yes. Yes, I always care. Okay, so now we've got our base. And now it's time to meet some pals. I'm wondering, though, I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt for me to have this out here. What's it going to take? Okay, I need more wood to make a bow. I'd like to have a bow. So let's go collect a little bit more wood. We'll make a bow. Eventually, we'll make some cloth. Wait, what can I make cloth out of? Wool that I got from those sheeps. That's right. Okay, well, hey. Let's start production on this. Oh, wait a minute. I think I needed to make more than one. Let's acquire that. Okay, let's actually make all of the cloth that we can. So max it out. Start production. So, yeah, Mr. Madbones asks, how is the game? So far, I got frustrated with the base building, but so far it's pretty cute and accessible, which is both actually difficult bars to reach. I have not messed with the pals hardly at all. I murdered some sheep and kicked them down a hill. That was basically all I did. So I've got to do some pal interactions. I guess, you know what? I'm gonna make another sphere. I don't know how many spheres I need. Like, do I need a lot of spheres? Should I have 5 total spheres? I've got 1 in my pockets already. Rosenberg wants to know if I've caught a pal yet. I have not caught a pal. All I've done is murder pals. So we got those. And then I was gonna grab myself a bow in case that makes some of this pal hunting easier. So let's get enough wood. Charge up my stamina a little bit. Okay, yeah, so Malator says that, yes, those pal spheres can fail. And so you need to have multiples of them if you want to actually go out and get some pals. So I'll start with the 5 I have. Maybe I don't know if that means I should expect to get 2 or 3, or maybe just 1 with 5. I don't know. Weapon is damaged. Will it still work? It looks like, it's doing less. Okay, we've got a fair amount of wood. So let's come back here. So a repair station, that was something that I could build, right? I guess I could start building things inside. repair bench. So let's put that here. Oh, I don't even have a bed for myself. Yep, we're building a repair bench. So yeah, Mr. Madbone says, I was so-so on the game at first, but now I like it. It's a relaxing game. Yeah, that's a high selling point for me. A lot of the time, that's often what I'm looking for, is a game that I can actually relax while playing. So let's just repair all. Yes. Okay, and I still have, I think, enough wood to make myself a bow. I should probably make a new crafting table inside, but whatever. I'll do that at some point. Make ourselves a bow. And then we'll make some arrows, and we'll make some clothes. And then I think we'll be done with this episode. Hey there, Aim to Please. So Aim to Please says I need to make sure to read some of the guide in the options menu. That'll actually fill in a lot of the blanks for me. Oh, hi, Kirasu. Good to see you after a while. All right, so we made a bow. Let's make some... Actually, let's make some of this cloth outfit. Okay, Kiwi Burn says that I actually have to get at least one pal before I go. Okay, I'll go get a pal, and then we'll go. It's 1:05. I really want to make sure that I'm, getting to work. Oh, hey, look at this. I've got clothes on now. Nice. Hello. I'm a person with clothes on. I'm so fancy. All right. Let's just make all the arrows. No, that's too many arrows. Let's make 30 arrows. Okay, good. That's going kind of fast. But, yeah, I'm going to want some pals to do jobs like this for me. So, Sunday Games is telling me not to upload this one. Oh, you think it's that bad? I mean, come on. I don't think people come to survival games expecting, action all the time. It's going to be a lot of base building no matter what survival game you play. Oh, Kirasu points out that one of the stats that I can upgrade is my work speed as well. Oh, that's a good point. Okay, here comes number 13. My 13th pile of arrows. Oh, here comes arrow number 15 now. This is very exciting. Kiwi Burn is actually recommending that I upgrade stamina and weight first. That'll make a bigger difference to me. Rosenberg is like, just call the episode "Getting Set Up in Palworld," and people will be fine. They'll know what they're getting into. That's actually usually what I do. When I play a game like this that takes that sort of like long-term investment, I usually do like frame the first episode as like just getting started, so people are aware what they're getting into. That the action starts after I've built a certain amount of infrastructure. And then, but like seeing like, the process of like how I'm learning how to use the base building system might be interesting to people and important for them to sort of understand like, their interest level in the game. But then, I don't necessarily need to do all my base building on camera after that. Like once we know how it works, I can do a lot of stuff on my own. Sunny Game says, me getting mad at the building system might not make for the greatest TV. I don't know. Like, I'm actually curious how people feel about that. Like, because I do tend to try to be extremely positive about the games that I play, just because, I don't want to like saddle other developers with complaints when, I know what it feels like to have a game complained about. But I think it's also possible sometimes to couch a criticism in a way where it's like you see the frustration, you see the problem that I'm having, but then you also see the fact that I understand. Like for instance, this game is it's still it's still being actively developed, and not yeah, and there's and I was actually, once I understood what I was able to do, I was able to make a base I was happy with, and so it's got a positive outcome. And so yeah, I don't know, it's interesting, figuring out how I want to sort of couch my impressions of a game, because I do want to be positive, but at the same time it's like a lot of what I do here is find the places where there's something to learn from, and sometimes that's the experiences that are a little bit more negative. Rosenberg says folks will be familiar with your struggles. It's not going to be a a surprise. Yeah, so Sonny, I gave Ran of Court and a couple other people who watch me like a little bit of a preview of sort of how our streaming schedule is going to change in the near future. But yeah, I don't think we've made an official announcement of it yet. But yeah, we're slowing it down a little bit. Like it used to be that every other Monday that I was here on my personal stream, I'd be prepping for an official stream. But that's not necessarily going to be every 2 weeks the way it was before. Just because most of it is just me and Joe and the whole team. Like, we've got stuff to do on the other game, and the time constraints on us are heating up, and so we want to make sure that we're spending our time in the way that is actually most beneficial to everyone, including you, the audience. Okay, so I'm not actually sure. Okay, so RB is how I throw a pal sphere. So let's weaken this chickpea. Okay, so you're down. How much weaker? Oh, ow. How much weaker do you need to get? Did that work? Oh, I caught it. Okay, I've got a chickpea. I got 100 gamer score for catching a chickpea. They're just trying to get people to install this game just for achievement points. Wah! Oof. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, it just occurred to me, I never actually equipped my bow. I want to try out my bow. It's here. Is it here? There. Okay. Sorry, I had a weird lag spike. Oh, actually, if it's going to get cold, I do want to carry a torch. So wait. Do I have to load each arrow manually? Okay, hold on a second. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to throw that. Okay, did I just waste a pal sphere because I accidentally hit the wrong button? Sorry, I play so many games. That I remember the controls from the wrong games, so I'll do things like trying to switch weapons with the bumpers, which is not a thing in this game. Kirasu said, did you not pick up the arrows after you crafted them? That's probably what happened. I probably crafted them and forgot to pick them up. That makes sense. But we have learned how to capture some pals. And what is this green thing over here? It's a Liftmonk effigy. And I can use them to improve my ability to capture pals. Okay, so it looks like, by the way, I'm not getting cold the way I did in the previous night. Does that mean, is that because I'm down the mountain? Oh, hey, when somebody's asleep. Yeah. Nope. I think I might have used all of my pal balls. Oh, no. Malator says I'm wearing clothes, and that is probably what's making the difference. That makes sense. What was that? Oh, what? Okay, so, but yeah, I have run out of time, and oh, it's getting really dark here. I just realized how dark this image is coming through on your end. So, let's head back home. Let's collect my arrows so I can use them next time. We did see me successfully using an arrow once. That's great. Oh, look at my lovely well-lit house with this little campfire up front. That's so cute. Let's get a nice nighttime shot of me in front of my adorable base. There it is. So pretty. All right, yeah, let's see if that was my problem. If I just didn't... Yeah, I didn't pick up the arrows, of course. But now... we've got these chickpeas here. Oh, they've all got different traits or skills or... And then what happens if I select one? I can sort them. Is that a... You know what? You know what we're going to do? I'm going to figure out what to do with pals offline. We'll come back. We'll do another episode later on where I figure out, like, where I've already figured out what the world pals are, how they work, and we'll learn a little bit more about this game. So this has been our first episode just about the base building system and the absolute basics. We'll come back a little bit later on and try a little bit more. Okay, so Rosenberg says that, yeah, you can inspect the pals with another button. And the advice that I got earlier on where I should read the manual that they provide, I mean, that takes me back to when I was a child, and that's how all video games worked. But I should probably do that, learn how the game is actually meant to work, and then come back with a little bit more information. Anyway, so actually, overall, this is actually a really neat experience. And my frustration with the base building system in the wake of having used a few that were more powerful, gave me more options, and were a little less finicky around the edges. I hope that folks, if anyone who was involved with the creation of Palworld watches this video, which I doubt, because they've got millions and millions of people playing their games. They don't care what I'm saying or doing. But if they see that, I do want people to know. I do understand. Like, making this kind of system is very, very finicky, and people probably don't appreciate well enough how difficult it is to make something like this work, and just the sheer amount of both engineering and content creation involved in giving somebody a tool set they can use to make whatever base they want. And if it turns out that like base building is just not the most important part of this game, it's totally understandable that that less time and effort would have gone into it here than say might have gone into it in Enshrouded, which is all about building a village. So Kirisu says, I really like this game too. It's what I always kind of wanted from Pokemon. I think a lot of time that's actually part of, when you're deciding what games you want to develop, what games ought to exist that don't exist yet. A big part of it is trying to identify player fantasies like that. The idea that, when somebody is playing Pokemon, a lot of people who are playing Pokemon just want Pokemon exactly the way Pokemon is. But there probably was a long-standing subset of players who were like, wouldn't it be neat if I could do more with my Pokemon? And it had people who, for instance, a lot of kids these days, kids my age grew up, or actually a little bit younger than me. I was a little old when Pokemon first came out, but kids a little bit younger than me who grew up to be adults now, they're all like in their 30s, grew up with Pokemon and think of Pokemon as being this like iconic thing from their childhood. But kids who are growing up now, a lot of them are growing up with survival games, with Minecraft as being the first game that they played. And so it's all about, building villages and, having pets and all of these experiences that were not foundational to players like me back when we were kids, but are absolutely foundational to modern kids and a lot of modern adults who grew up in the modern era of gaming. And so identifying stuff like that where you're like, okay, people love Pokemon, but we've moved into a new era now where people want different things from games. What if we made a game that was like Pokemon, but also like, falls into a more modern genre? That's the kind of thing that absolutely can get you a surefire hit. If you're trying to solve that problem, and so, anyway, I just think this game is a great idea, and it'll be fun to sort of experience a little bit more of, of how the game actually was put together. Yeah, so Kirisu really likes the game. KiwiBurn really likes the game. Rosenberg says, I think this will make Pokemon up their game eventually. Like, people will establish some expectations now that that the big guys are going to have to live up to. And that is a really good point. That's actually one of the things that I appreciate about, like a lot of, some of the contributions that indie developers make. And I don't think this is actually an indie developer, but the same kind of rule applies. Like, people that you don't know coming out of the woodwork, oftentimes it's the games themselves that they create that make a big contribution, but also it's just they'll establish new ideas and new standards that then the people that have more money have to match or have to keep up with if they're going to keep the audience. And so while there is a little bit of probably uncomfortable stability in sort of what the biggest, most powerful, most successful games are, and and there's just a lot of sequels out there, at least those sequels in a lot of cases do have to keep up with competition. They're not just, the only game in town. They do actually have to pay attention to what people are doing in smaller scale games and keep up with it, which is good for consumers, because consumers they want their games to just keep leveling up their game, keep getting better and more interesting. And so the fact that you can have somebody that you've never heard of show up with a competitor to Pokemon, and now suddenly Pokemon has to take what players are experiencing there into account. I mean, that is a good thing for the game audience. Cog says a lot of kids are growing up in games with really stupid physics. It said, no, they're growing up with games with arbitrary game physics. That's different. That's different from stupid. Arbitrary and gamey is often exactly what people want. But that's great. I'm not actually really arguing with Cogs. Cogs is just cultivates a persona, the persona of a curmudgeon. And so, I'm just, I'm taking what he's saying seriously, but I'm not taking it extremely seriously. Right off the court, I haven't actually decided whether tomorrow is the day I'll come back to this. I might want some more time to actually get used to this game before I do another episode on it. Tomorrow I might go back to Pacific Drive or something. We'll have to see. But no matter what, this has got to be the end because I got to get to work. So let's put a subscribe button on the screen and a bunch of other videos. And that video right there is the one that you'll want to click on when it's available if I've gone a little bit further into Palworld. And I'll see you later.